We want to welcome you back for another episode of the Village Home Show. This show is our opportunity to not only tell you about projects we've got going on in the Quad Cities region, but now we can show you the finished spaces, all while giving you information about the remodel process from start to finish. On the Village Home Show, you can expect to see projects of various sizes, budgets, and styles. And trust us when we say that there is something for everyone to take away from each story that we tell here on the show. The team at Village Home Stores is so honored that our customers have allowed us to make their homes amazing for well over 30 years. Now, some of our customers have welcomed you in to see the finished spaces. In this episode, we'll be sharing a remodeled kitchen as well as a laundry room. Plus, we'll hear from a flooring expert on what is new in the industry. Let's begin by taking a look at this week's kitchen before and after story. The original kitchen in Erie, Illinois is spacious, but not quite living up to its full potential. There is a large section of wall in the kitchen that seems like it should be part of the cabinetry, but it isn't complete. A tall pantry cabinet stands alone, but not for long. The same L-shaped footprint with the peninsula area will be installed along with a full wall of cabinetry across from it. The new peninsula will be raised at the back to a bar height, and angled cabinets and specialty inserts will help make the most of this kitchen space. A nearby laundry and bathroom space will also be transformed with a new layout and materials. We will take you on a full tour of each of these spaces later in the episode. But first, let's talk about the surface you use the most in your home, the flooring. Floor covering in your home is such an important selection. With so many different materials to choose from, how can you know what is right for your project? And what are people choosing these days? When we come back from a short break, we'll be joined by a flooring expert who will help answer some of those questions. With the complete project management program at Village Home Stores, we can manage your remodel project entirely, from start to finish. An expert design and material selection for your space is paired with estimates for the entire project. This way you know the cost and timeline for your remodel project before any work begins. Start your own before and after story with us today. Cabinetry, appliances, floor covering, lighting, and so much more. From start to finish, Village Home Stores in downtown Geneseo. Find out more at villagehomestores.com.
When you get a Maytag washer, you best settle in for the most dependable relationship of your life. So bring on your smelly things, your dirty things, not your electronic things. You're welcome. But most definitely, your delicate things. Because with Maytag, all kinds of things can get the best cleaning in the industry.
Maytag, found at Village Home Stores and villagehomestores.com.
The kitchen is the hub of your home. It's where you start your day and get ready for the next. What happens in between are memories made and traditions created. Some important life moments will happen right here at this counter. Is your kitchen ready? Let Village Home Stores show you what your dream kitchen can look like. Appliances, cabinetry, lighting, and floor covering. From start to finish, Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo.
Say hello to the Adorn collection. Brilliantly beautiful switches, wall plates, and outlets. So stylish and convenient, you'll wonder how you ever lived without.
Say hello to the Adorn Collection by LeGrand. Make the switch today with Village Home Stores and villagehomestores.com.
Anytime we talk about high traffic areas of the home, like your kitchen, your flooring obviously takes the actual traffic the hardest. But how do we know what material is right for your project and your lifestyle? With us today to help us learn about our options and trends is Angela. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you work with customers on kitchens and bathrooms through the whole design, selection, and presentation process. Could you walk me through some of the general categories of flooring that we offer?
Some of the general categories that we have hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl, laminate, cork, bamboo, and carpet.
And of those materials, is there any one that works better than another in a kitchen?
In a kitchen, I would recommend doing a ceramic tile, hardwood, or luxury vinyl, but I would definitely avoid doing carpet in your kitchen.
we're not really putting carpeting in a whole lot of kitchens or bathrooms. We take it out, we're not putting it back in. What in the selection process stands out first? Do you pick out the flooring that you love or the cabinetry that you love?
There really is no right or wrong in making that selection. I usually recommend to my clients, find the item that really resonates and speaks to you, because then that way we'd be able to bring it through in your design.
And once you find just the right product, what are some of the patterns you can install it in?
Some of the patterns that we can install in, we could do a straight lay, brick lay. There's also a herringbone. We could do it on the diagonal, or even too, there's the Versailles pattern that we could do as well.
And lots of just options that you'll walk through with the customer as you're looking at the tile. If you're using a hardwood, what are some ways you can get creative with the hardwood install?
With the hardwood, we could do, if they're all the same width, we could do a herringbone pattern, or there's even chevron, or we could do it on the diagonal. And some products even now come in random widths and lengths, so that way you don't have to worry about doing that pattern. It's already set in the box, ready to be installed.
And it's such a nice look once it's in place. So say you are doing a hardwood floor in a wood kitchen. How do you avoid having a wood overload in that space?
One way to avoid that would be to find a flooring that has the same tones as the cabinetry, but has a color contrast. So that way you have the same tone that marries it all together, but enough contrast that sets it apart so you're not having that wood overload.
Yes. What are some general trends that you're seeing?
Some general trends that we're seeing right now, reclaimed hardwood on the floors, so more of a wire brushed or a hand scraped texture is really coming through with the large format tiles. And also too, another really popular one is the wood look tile, like you see on the backsplash here. And also too, cut loop carpets that have a pattern and lots of color are becoming very popular.
It's such a nice look. I think the best way for us to keep this conversation going is to take a look at some examples. So let's see some projects that we've finished. Now here's a great room setting that we have a hardwood floor installed, and it looks beautiful.
And here's a project that I worked on. This one has that, what we were talking about with making sure it's not a wood overload. So you still have the same tones in the cabinets and in the floor, but the floor has a lot of variation that helps break it off away from the rest of the kitchen.
What a beautiful kitchen. I just love the way those woods work together in that whole space.
And here, if you go down a little bit farther in that house, they wanted to have an area where they had a carpet inlay. So here you see the hardwood next to a patterned carpet, which both these trends right now, you have the random width and that cut loop. This is a really great photo showing that pattern. And then this is the area rug in that home. So just to show mixing a couple different sizes of tile, we created a pattern that makes it look like it's an entryway area rug.
And you wouldn't have to wash that area rug.
No.
Cleanable surface. It's a beautiful look in person too. I like the way this whole space played out. Here's an entryway with hardwood near the front door.
And in this photo, we have that rustic kind of reclaimed flooring, and then also too on the steps doing that cut loop, which is really great for on steps just because it holds up a little bit better over time.
Yes, especially for little kids just like this who are going to be high traffic indeed. Another carpeting example.
Yep.
And this kitchen shows that wood look that you were mentioning.
Yeah, in this wood look, we did the tile, but it's set on a diagonal, so it adds some visual interest to it. And here's another close-up of that same kitchen there. And then even too, another thought, why not do the tile on the steps?
This is the back entrance into that kitchen. Just carry that material down. And again, it's set at an angle. I love this look. Is this a hardwood?
This is actually a wood look tile. And this is a multicolor, so this particular floor could work with a lot of different cabinetry colors.
Yeah, I really see this in a lot of spaces with a lot of different colors. This kitchen turned out beautifully. A good example of that warm gray finish we see a lot of in kitchens and bathrooms. And again, flooring set on a diagonal. The cabinet finish has that glazing that catches in the corners of the doors, and that same dark glazing color is picked up in the flooring. I love this hand-scraped flooring.
Yeah, it's beautiful. On this floor, we have those random widths, and we also set it on the diagonal. So with the painted cabinet that has that umber glaze, it really pulls that brown tone from the floor into the cabinetry and really plays off each other nicely.
It's a beautiful look. I can see what you mean by the width variation there. Another project with the cabinets and the flooring set at a diagonal, that warm gray look. And there's those varied widths again. So it's a simple way to get that cool detail.
And then also too, in this photo showing the painted with the wood look, painted cabinets go really well with a wood floor because you can use a lot of different colors with a lot of different woods.
And here's a kitchen where we've done the painted in the perimeter and a dark finish island. Well, the painted cabinets have a glazed finish to them. And right in between those two colors, you have the hardwood, and between the graining that's in that wood and all those finishes, it really works together. Here's the island and that hardwood flooring. Beautiful kitchen.
And in this one, we have, again, with the hardwood and the wood cabinets, you can see that the tone of the cabinetry is picked up in the light parts of the hardwood. So having that contrast to really show off the cabinetry that has that black glaze is then also pulled into the floor that you see here.
It's a beautiful finished look altogether.
And this is one of the trends that we're seeing right now with the large format tiles. And this one is actually laid in a straight pattern, so that way all the grout joints will go the same direction, but also too with this tile has some beautiful variation, which really makes the flooring stand out.
Beautiful tile. I like the sunroom a lot. It's very pretty. Now, is this ceramic tile?
This is actually a luxury vinyl tile, so you could do this with the grout as you see here, or you could even do it without. And here's another example of a luxury vinyl tile. This one is grouted, and we actually did this on a third offset to just add a little bit different visual interest in the floor.
What size are these tiles that we're looking at?
These are a 12 by 24 tile.
Very common size. Seeing it in kitchens and bathrooms?
Yes.
This is a nice look.
And this is a basket weave pattern on the floor, and this tile is actually made to represent the look of brick, but it's actually a glazed porcelain.
Well, these are some great examples of projects. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Are you ready to see some more beautiful spaces? When we come back, we'll take you on a tour of this newly remodeled laundry room in Erie, Illinois, and later the kitchen just outside of it. So stay tuned right here. Village Home Stores is excited to introduce a full floor covering department, including hardwoods, carpeting, luxury vinyls, ceramic tile, and more, to make coordinating your entire space from floor to ceiling even easier. Looking to cover a single room or an entire home? Our expert sales staff can help you select the perfect material and design for your project. Village Home Stores, located in historic downtown Geneseo, and online at villagehomestores.com.
For those who cook, we present a mark. Not just any mark. The only mark that says this is an oven that sparks your creativity. This is a fridge that's fresh like no other. And this is a dishwasher that cleans like you've never seen before. It's the only mark for those who prefer to cook off book. And it's just one piece of one part of the revolutionary new kitchen from KitchenAid.
If your kitchen needs a little enhancement, learn how our diode LED system of under-cabinet lighting can illuminate the surfaces of your kitchen for both task and ambient lighting. Our expert staff can help you estimate and select the perfect lighting plan with these products. This system has quickly become a customer favorite, and yes, they are dimmable. Whether you're shopping for that one light to change the look of your room or an entire home of lighting, we're here to help. Contact our expert lighting team for an appointment today. Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo. As much as we hate to admit it, laundry is a part of our everyday lives, and laundry rooms can come in all shapes and sizes. If you type in laundry room ideas into Pinterest, chances are you'll see some spaces that are larger than most kitchens. A large, beautiful space can inspire you, but keep in mind that you aren't serving a meal or entertaining guests in the laundry room. The bottom line is, these spaces have to help make laundry tasks easier on you. Sometimes this could be just as simple as rearranging the space and adding a few cabinets. Take a look at this example in Erie, Illinois. What was once more of a utility laundry space with a stool is now a multifunctional room right at the very center of a busy home. Our designer at Village Home Stores has redesigned this space to now include a full laundry area with folding table and hanging rack, plus cabinetry storage. All of this and still plenty of room for a sink and stool area. It is amazing that with just 4 cabinets and some trim, you can get a laundry room layout that looks and functions great. The laundry units have been moved to the wall that faces the entrance of the room. A tall linen cabinet anchors the left side and provides storage for cleaning and laundry supplies. A wall cabinet on the opposite end adds even more storage and creates between the two a location for a hanging rod to be installed. The Maytag front-load washer and dryer sit below, and a piece of laminate has been installed as a folding counter above that. A matching wooden valance creates an apron of wood to give a finished look to the cabinets. Maytag has made a bold move in the appliance industry. Not only do they build with commercial-grade components, but now they're including a 10-year limited lifetime warranty on those key components. That's a decade of dependability on your investment. For example, on this washer and dryer pair, those key components are the drive motors on each unit and the wash basket in the washer, plus the dryer drum. Maytag is the only major appliance brand to offer such a comprehensive warranty. This new layout leaves plenty of space where the laundry used to be located for a sink base and stool. Above that stool is another wall cabinet that can be home for toiletries or more cleaning supplies. What a multi-purpose space located right at the very center of all activity in this home. Speaking of active places, when we come back, we'll tour this brand new kitchen just outside the laundry room door.
When you get a Maytag washer, you best settle in for the most dependable relationship of your life. So bring on your smelly things, your dirty things, not your electronic things. You're welcome. But most definitely, your delicate things. Because with Maytag, all kinds of things can get the best cleaning in the industry.
Maytag, found at Village Home Stores and villagehomestores.com.
Village Home Stores is your locally owned source for appliance sales and service in the greater Quad City area. We carry the entire Whirlpool family of appliances, which includes Maytag, Amana, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. This diverse assortment of quality name brands allows us to offer something within every customer's budget. Our full staff of expert salespeople can help you decide what features and brands are perfect for your lifestyle. For 30 years, our store has provided quality products paired with service you can count on. Our knowledgeable sales staff undergoes extensive product training and keeps up with current trends in the appliance industry. At Village Home Stores, we also service what we sell, along with many major brands that we don't. Our staff of expert appliance technicians service all of Henry, Rock Island, Whiteside, and Scott County. Find us online anytime at villagehomestores.com or give us a call at 309-944-1344. Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo. This kitchen in Erie, Illinois has been given a completely new look. Laminate countertops, old oak cabinets, and soffits have all been removed, and look what has gone in. Cherry cabinets from our Koch Classic line offer a rich, warm wood grain in a similar tone to the oak trim in the space. This complements the existing oak without competing against it. This flat panel door style is named Prairie, and the cherry finish is called Briarwood. The original soffits have been removed, and crown molding now tops the finished look. All of the appliances have stayed in roughly the same locations as the original kitchen. A brand new package of Whirlpool appliances in the stainless steel finish upgrade the kitchen in looks and features. A big change to the layout is that the kitchen sink has been moved from the center of the peninsula into the corner. Corner sinks can be a great choice for the right layout. With the new sink set in the corner, the entire length of the peninsula can now be used as a work surface. The peninsula is now a two-level design with a bar height counter dividing the kitchen from the rest of the great room space. This bar height top also helps to conceal the kitchen sink from view and any items like dirty dishes that may be in it. Dark Cambria Quartz counters in the Hampshire design and full bullnose edge are a striking contrast to the cabinets. Engineered quartz is maintenance-free, and these tops will look just like this even 15 years from now. A piece of Cambria Quartz has been installed in the area that jumps from the counter height to the bar height on the peninsula. And on the range wall, a beautiful tiled backsplash spreads the whole distance from countertop to wall cabinetry. Travertine tiles in a 3x6 inch size are accented by a mosaic tile that pulls from the wood tones and the quartz counter colors, along with the flooring selected. This new backsplash and the quartz counters are perfectly showcased with our diode LED under cabinet lighting system. Anytime we ask our customers who have this lighting system, they always respond enthusiastically that they are so glad they put it in. The floors in the original kitchen were a patterned linoleum. Now they're a neutral tiled look. This might look like a ceramic tile, but it is actually a luxury vinyl tile from our Tarkett line. Luxury vinyl tile can give you the look of a ceramic, but the luxuries of a much softer and versatile product. In a space like your kitchen where you can spend a lot of time on your feet, a softer and warmer material is great. Luxury vinyl tiles, or LVT as we call it, can be installed grouted or ungrouted. This kitchen is an ungrouted look. A rolled edge treatment on the tiles help hide subfloor imperfections, and there are no grout lines to clean. When installed with a grout, the material used is different than a grout used in ceramic or porcelain tile installation. It is an acrylic-based grout, and when installed, the LVT is easy to clean and looks gorgeous. On that new flooring sits a beautiful new kitchen layout full of great storage. This kitchen includes cabinetry that has wood dovetailed drawer boxes and full extension self-closing drawers. This means that the sturdy drawers can hold a lot of items and can open completely to access them. The soft closing feature on drawers is now matched with a soft closing hinge on the wall cabinets. No more loud slamming doors. Just a nudge on them will start the closing process. This wall of cabinetry was half empty in the original kitchen. Now it offers a wide but shallow pantry cabinet and large work and landing space to the left. By including an angled cabinet as a transition from full depth to the pantry, this countertop receives an interesting shape and plenty of space is left for a casual dining area at the end of the kitchen. This pantry might be small in terms of depth, but it is mighty in storage. It may not be deep enough for sliding shelves, but at 12 inches deep, there is still plenty of shelf space inside for many rows of pantry items. This new area of cabinetry and countertop can be used now in a number of different ways. An accessible landing space to load and unload items from the pantry or refrigerator, or even staged up as a coffee station to free up counter space elsewhere in the kitchen. Across from this new area is the main L shape of the kitchen cabinetry. A refrigerator is surrounded by panels, and the range and microwave hood are right at the center of the space. On each side of the range, base cabinetry is fit with slide-out shelves for pots and pan storage. There is even a pull-out cutting board installed in one of the cabinets. The last of the Peninsula cabinets is a pull-out wastebasket unit. This makes the trash easy to access for the owners and also easy to find for guests. The view from the great room of this kitchen has changed so much from the original kitchen. The wall cabinetry ends with an angled end cabinet that has been finished inside, and the door is fixed with glass. Now this area can be used as a display and is easily accessed from the outside of the kitchen. Also accessible from the outside is a full-height door cabinet that opens towards the great room. Just think of all the things you would love to hide away but still have within reach. Including a space like this to store them is a great idea. The back of the bar height wall that has been added is now surrounded in paneling and trim to give a beautiful look. If you have an island or peninsula in your kitchen design, don't miss out on an opportunity to finish it to match your new kitchen. This wall is covered in a custom wainscot panel. A furniture-style baseboard completes the look. This newly remodeled kitchen is all set to entertain, with casual dining space on one end, plus the bar top on the other, and a formal dining room just around the corner. The kitchen is the hub of your home. It's where you start your day and get ready for the next. What happens in between are memories made and traditions created. Some important life moments will happen right here at this counter. Is your kitchen ready? Let Village Home Stores show you what your dream kitchen can look like. Appliances, cabinetry, lighting, and floor covering. From start to finish, Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo.
Quality. It's the result of shared values. The joy found in an honest day's work. Respect for true American craftsmanship and the need, not the want, to get things right. It's the result of remembering your roots, being forever humbled by how far you've traveled and forever hungry to push on further. Quality is a result. Quality is who we are. Cambria. Family owned, American made.
I've only got a couple minutes, okay? Literally. Listen, I need a minute.
I need a minute.
Okay, but you're just gonna have to change it. I need a few minutes.
Finding time, that's caring. And that's why Whirlpool made their range with frozen bake technology that can save time by eliminating the need to preheat. Every day, care. Whirlpool.
With the complete project management program at Village Home Stores, we can manage your remodel project entirely, from start to finish. An expert design and material selection for your space is paired with estimates for the entire project. This way you know the cost and timeline for your remodel project before any work begins. Start your own before and after story with us today. Cabinetry, appliances, floor covering, lighting, and so much more. From start to finish, Village Home Stores in downtown Geneseo. Find out more at villagehomestores.com. The projects you've seen in today's episode were from one single home we remodeled in the area. Whether you're wanting to remodel a small bathroom or an entire home, our project management program is available for any of our customers who want us to manage it all from start to finish. We coordinate and schedule crews to get your project finished in as reasonable of a time frame as possible and to the level of quality we would expect in our own homes. We are constantly changing and adapting this program to get you the best experience available for your remodel. From estimating and measuring to scheduling your project calendar, we want you to have the best remodel experience possible. Access to your project information online and on your mobile device is just one example of how we're always changing and evolving this program for you and those working on your project. If you want to do the work yourself, or if you have your own contractor, that is great too. Village Home Stores will provide you with an expert design and materials for your project, and you can take it from there. Of course, all of the looks and products we've showcased today can also be placed in a brand new home if you're building one. Be sure to visit villagehomestores.com to learn how you can bundle your purchases throughout our store to earn credit for free lighting for your new construction home. We carry appliances, cabinetry, countertops, lighting, floor covering, and custom blinds and shades. All of this all in one location to make the selection process easier on you, whether you're building a new home or remodeling the one that you're in. If you love seeing what we're working on by watching this show, then you will love to follow us online across our social media platforms. Follow us on Facebook and find us on Instagram to see what we're working on around the area day to day. You can also get inspired and organized for your own projects with us on Pinterest and house.com. Learn more about our store and find links to all of these platforms at our website, villagehomestores.com. There you can read our blog and even watch past episodes of this show. If you have any questions about anything you've seen here today, or if you want to start the conversation about your own project, give us a call and make an appointment at 309-944-1344 or email us at info@villagehomestores.com. You're always welcome to stop by and see us at our showroom in downtown Geneseo. We thank you so much for joining us for this episode of the Village Home Show. You can look forward to seeing more expert interviews, industry news, and of course, more great projects we've completed right here in the Quad City area. I've been your host, Elizabeth Round, and I look forward to showing you what else we've been working on when we see you next time for another episode of the Village Home Show.